Hello everyone, Eden Crafter added trains. Took a little longer than expected, but here they are, the locomotives. And I had a fun idea. Well, if it is fun, is yet to be tested, I suppose. But basically what I want to do is I want to see if we can get a train floating over the void. I will admit I'm not 100% sure why these trains are being added. The only use case I can see would be if you want to have a nuclear power plant or something on an island that does not have uranium, like we had on one of the earlier islands, or on the earlier worlds, not islands. But yeah, other than that, I'm not sure, and we fixed that with conveyors, but they might be faster. Let's do some experimenting, and after we know how they exactly work, we can actually start building it. Right, so from what I saw, there is an input and an output. I imagine this is for the stuff that the train carries. Alright, can this go over? Yeah, so it's basically just like conveyors. So it will go over voids like this, or over gaps. And then I imagine we connect it to another train station. And is there anything in the back here, or do we have to loop it? It does look like it has to be looped as well. Okay, but what if we add a double one? Okay, I can't seem to get this connected to the actual train station, which I suppose makes sense. Then is the only purpose of this to have two lanes right next to each other? I cannot connect it to the main line here. What the heck? Okay, but we can do it the other way around. These connect to the double one. Now, I'm not sure how useful that is per se, but we might find a use for it. Alright, let's start demolishing this, see where we can place it, and see how much of a pain this dumb idea actually is. I'm thinking of adding it to here, so we can see it from our floating home. We could use this cave as a point of coming back, perhaps. Right, I cannot go for here. That is a problem. There we go. Well, it isn't sitting as bad as I thought. Alright, let's get over to that island right there. I think the only problem, realistically, is we don't have a easy way of getting there ourselves. So we need to build some sort of bridge. Because I don't think... Well, I know for sure fact that our jetpack is not going to make it all the way over there. Even this part right here is already kind of questionable if that's going to happen. Surprisingly, it seems like the battery has gotten a massive boost. I think we might actually be able to just do it. We can definitely make it to this tiny island right here. I mean, heck, I'm flying all the way back again. But I think this is still considered part of this cluster here. So the next problem that we might face is the way these islands are set up. Is they seem to have all different elevations and their own space, basically. And I'm kind of afraid that, one, we might not be able to build in the space between. And two, what's going to happen to our flight trajectory or capability? Okay, suddenly our battery is draining a lot more. Yet we might still be able to make it. Yeah, it looks like we are. With ease, even. Right, and that didn't have any problems, which is good. Alright, now let's head all the way back. Alright, I'm also going to set up a rocket for this asteroid already. This should be the last time we need a rocket, as they changed how it works on normal mode, so there should only be one asteroid per world now that we have to destroy, and then it's over. They changed that a couple updates ago, but they were just small patches, so didn't see the need of playing since those. I think it's an alright change. I mean, we have everything set up for all those things to be automatically created, so it doesn't really matter, to be fair. Alright, why is this not building? Okay, it can be placed all the way out here. That's a long turn it has to do. I imagine that's just because of the train itself, though. Oh, wait, I can... There we go. I don't want to get it somewhat in a straight position. How the heck are we going to get that? Well, who knew that the hardest part of this would be to get this road connected properly? I think that's the best we can do. And it didn't actually destroy that much of the terrain. We could have it go through this cave right here. Because I think that will look pretty cool, right? If it goes around and around. Yeah, I think that works. Now we need to go over to that island right there. The question is, do we want to make a tiny pit stop over here? I think so. This also allows us to create more steel alloy plates. It's red, that's not a good sign. Even when you go straight? That is especially not a good sign. But why, though? I wish it would say a bit more than Kent Place here. Like, what is the reason why? This might be that part in between islands that I was talking about. Oh no, did you see that? It turned orange for a second. It might be that it needs some extra support. Well, it seems like it works from here if we have enough steel alloy. Well, luckily that wasn't that big of a deal. Now we need a train station on this side. And then we can select something with the freight cards in here. Not 100% sure what that is for just yet. I imagine that is for in and output though. Now of course looping around isn't going to be a thing for us. While looping in onto the same track isn't, is what I mean. So we would have to make this entire journey all the way back. Which means we're going to need a lot more steel plates. Oh, actually, we have a buffer stop. So if we plant this at the end of the rails, every train will change direction upon reaching it. So we can put that right here then, actually. This might actually just save us, one, a lot of hassle, and two, a lot of resources. Except for the fact that it's kind of hard to see where the heck this line is at. And it doesn't really want to go up either. Alright, there we go. I managed to unbury it here. Alright, so this should work in theory. It hits it, and it should go back. It did not properly click in. So, I'm not sure if it does work. I also hate that you cannot walk through there. It looks like you would be able to. Alright, let's place one of those buffer stops on the other side as well. Then I guess having to place it right in front of that cave didn't really matter much. But then again, you wouldn't be able to see it anyway because I placed the entire station right in front of it. Didn't really think much about that, to be honest. I guess that is what mornings do to you. The brain doesn't work yet. What the hell happened over here? I'm not sure how the train's gonna go through that, but if it works, I guess. And something else I'm wondering is, can we put the buffer, like, right at the end? Oh yeah, that actually did snap in. Oh, that's not good, because that means the other one probably doesn't work. Yeah, it would be something like that. Let's see. Why did it go away? A locomotive. We can have we can have multiple different positions on this. Oh, go around there. Oh, we can actually drive it ourselves. I thought this thing was automatic. Oh, it has a horn too. Oh no, wait, train. I was gonna add some stuff to you, man. Train, come back. Oh, that thing is gone. Train, come back. And we need to stop the train. I was gonna add some wagons to it. Well, we are catching up to it. I don't want to know how fast his jetpack is. Might not be good for his G-forces, man. But ultimately, I suppose we can see what's gonna happen to the train. Will it turn around, or will it just crash? And we ran out of battery power. Oh, it's coming back. It is coming back. I hope we can hop on in time. Oh yeah, there we go. You know, as a mode of transportation, this might not be bad either, because this is just basically fully automatic. Unlike the spaceship. See, I can see if you have multiple bases, what you basically have anyway, because the ore veins are in different biomes. Using the locomotive train here might be a good thing to place in your world then. Not per se for ore transportation or material transportation, but more so for transporting yourself. Oh, I did not like that. Yeah, you can place these down, get it going, get a drink real quick. Alright, sweet. I think 3 of them should be enough. They're kind of pricey with the reinforced frames, so I don't want to have too many. What the heck is this? Supports? I'm not 100% sure. It might be for upwards? So you can go up? That's like the only thing that I can imagine this would be for. So yeah, then the railing will go on top of it, because it really likes to stick to the ground, which, you know, makes sense. So we might just make a smaller version on the island itself. And this one can loop into itself, because these things are expensive, man. How fast will it go? Because I was just at base speed, I think. So it seems like this is the max speed, which is actually pretty... well, it's relatively fast. Takes a while to slow down, though. What the hell happened to the train? I just jumped out, and now it's gone. It feels like it just crashed. Alright, let's go at a slower speed. It may have just been going too fast. It seems like it does it anyway. Alright, goes. Ow. Oh, we get knocked back. It may have been that it's just too long as well when it tried to get out of it or reset here. Because it immediately goes into a turn and there's nothing to put the wagons on. Because we just have a stop here. So let's try extend it a little bit. Oh man, you can see it in the far distance. It's coming back. I'm not sure how well you guys can see it, because compression probably doesn't help this, because it's so far away. But there it goes. Alright, we stopped the train. Let's add one wagon to it. And send it off its merry way. And now we'll see if that's going to survive or not. Alright, next up, I'm going to need an absolute ton of reinforced frames. And while you would usually say they don't make themselves, in this case I suppose they do, it's just really slow. Oh, look at that. There it goes. That end piece does not look good, but what the hell is happening when it's in there? What the heck? Okay, well, there we go. It turns around. I don't think it likes this quick piece. I don't think it's meant to be like that. But anyway, I made enough frames to build another train station. And again, this time I want to have it go up. So I'm just going to add a couple of these pillars. Kind of in the shape of how I want this to go. And then at the end hope that it actually connects. Well, it seems to connect to the first piece. That is promising. Preview the railway connection from this support to the previous one. And then I press E and nothing happens. Okay, well, not 100% sure what that means. Okay, that definitely doesn't work. That's too much for it. There we go. And I'm not sure how this one's gonna go, because, yeah, this also needs to be moved over slightly. And then this will have to take a large turn, but it does eventually connect up to this side again. And from here it should be smooth sailing, I imagine. Yep, there we go. It is all connected. So let's grab ourselves one of the trains, slap it on there, and there we go. And we can have this go, and that should loop around the city. I don't like where this area fertilizer is. It doesn't have to be here anymore, but, you know, just to make it look somewhat interesting, we will keep it, but I'll move it around a little bit. But yeah, that looks pretty cool. Got a train going around. So now when we chill outside on our rooftop, well, garden, I guess, because there's a bunch of plant pots here, we can look out, we can see multiple trains, we can see this one spazzing out. Then we just need to figure out what the heck we're going to do on that island, now that we actually have a train going towards it. If you have any ideas, leave it in the comments down below. With that, I'll be leaving it off over here. It's a cool little update, and even though I didn't really understand the purposes of the trains at the very beginning, I think I kind of learned what we can use them for. Even though I'm pretty sure it's just meant for hauling resources. But, you know, there's better things for that. Although it would probably haul resources way faster than even the tier 3 conveyors. It's also a lot more expensive than the tier 3 conveyors, so I damn hope so. Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, everyone.